Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to let you know how I went from green to purple hair without using bleach. So obviously, as you can tell, I'm just talking about the ends of my hair. The rest of my hair is just my natural hair color. I've been coloring the ends of my hair for quite a few years now. I originally started out having my hair bleached and dyed gray, and from there I've had a bunch of different colors. But I had green hair for what felt like forever. The last time I had my hair professionally covered was in December, and at that time we did a galaxy kind of hair color, so we did purple, green, blue, and pink. But pretty soon after that, the green just kind of took over and you couldn't see the other colors anymore, because before that my hair had been green as well. And since then, I had just been adding blue and green hair dye to my conditioner just to maintain the color. For the past few months, I hadn't done anything to my hair. I was just hoping that the green would fade out and I could change the color. And it was fading slowly, but it seemed like the green wasn't going anywhere, so it definitely needed some help. So this is what my hair looked like before I colored it. As you can see, it still looked very green even after months of coloring it or doing anything to it. The green just would not go away. I decided that I would take matters into my own hands because I didn't want to spend too much money. But at the same time, I didn't want to damage my hair too much, so I didn't want to use bleach. I did some research online and I decided to try this. So it is the one and only Colorfix. And I picked this up at Sally's for about $15. So this says that it removes unwanted permanent hair color, designed for full or slight color corrections. And the color that I used to color my hair was semi-permanent, but I read some reviews saying it works for semi-permanent hair color too, so I thought I would give it a shot. So according to the box, it says it's supposed to gently remove permanent hair color no matter how long it has been in hair. Easily removes any level of color. Effective on all hair types. Leaves hair in optimum condition. Precise control formula is easy to mix and apply. Does not contain ammonia or bleach. Gently reduces the size of color molecules. Allows for easy color removal. No unpleasant odor, which is a lie. From 6 to 16 applications depending on whether use is for a partial or full color correction. So I didn't actually record myself putting this stuff in my hair because it's pretty self-explanatory and I am going to walk you through the process. I did take pictures along the way, so I'll insert them here as I get to them. Colorfix comes with 3 separate bottles. The first one is part 1, which is the color reducer. The second part is the conditioning catalyst. And then part 3 is the processing lotion, which I didn't actually end up using. There was a warning on the box saying that due to the nature of the dye molecules, using this could cause your hair to redarken. And if that happens, you have to go through the whole first process again. Based on reviews I read online, this did happen to a lot of people, so I just decided not to risk it and I didn't even use step 3. So according to the package directions, you're supposed to mix equal parts of 1 and 2 in a mixing bowl and apply it to your hair. So that is what I did. I mixed equal parts of 1 and 2 and I applied it to my hair. I kind of alternated between a brush, so like just a regular brush you would use for coloring your hair, and then I also used my hands just to kind of make it quicker. So once my hair was covered in that stuff, I put a plastic bag over it and let it sit for 20 minutes. And I have to say that the smell of this stuff is just awful. It kind of smells like rotten eggs or like sulfur. It just smells really bad. According to the instructions, you leave the mixture on your hair for up to 20 minutes, so I did leave it on for the full 20 minutes, and then I rinsed it out and shampooed my hair twice. It says that if you need to apply it again, you can apply it to towel-dried hair. After the first application, I decided to dry my hair just a little bit to see what the color looked like, and I'll insert a picture of that right here. So as you can see, compared to before, the color did fade quite a bit and I was really happy with it, but I still had a long way to go before I could change my hair color. So I went through this process 2 more times, and for the second and third time I did apply heat to my hair. So I just used my blow dryer for a few minutes while I had the plastic bag over it just so that it could process a bit better. And the third time I left it in for 30 minutes because up until then my hair still felt good, like it didn't feel damaged or anything, so I figured another 10 minutes wouldn't hurt and it was fine. After going through the 3 processes, it actually did lift the green color a lot. And surprisingly, my hair still felt great. It felt pretty much exactly the same as it did before. But there was still some green left in it, and I was worried that if I tried to use the purple color that it would just turn a gross brown. And the instructions on the colorfix said not to do the process more than 3 times in one day because it could damage your hair. Even though my hair still felt good by that point, I didn't want to risk it. And by that point, I was so sick of the smell that I just didn't want to use it again. So I decided to try the old vitamin C shampoo trick. It's been a while since I've done this to my hair, so I wasn't sure how well it was going to work, especially after already using the colorfix 3 times. I do remember that last time I tried this, I had to do it quite a few times and it did damage my hair quite a bit. So this time I just decided I was going to try it 1 time and just see what happened. So basically for this, you just mix crushed up vitamin C tablets with Head and Shoulders shampoo or any other anti-dandruff shampoo. I used a mortar and pestle to break up the vitamin C tablets and it worked really well. So I mixed the vitamin C tablets with the Head and Shoulders shampoo, and there wasn't a specific ratio that I used, I just kind of mixed it until I thought the consistency looked good. I applied that mixture to my hair and I let it sit for about half an hour. And then I rinsed it out and shampooed my hair. Another thing I did use throughout is this Beyond the Zone Last Call hair mask. I bought this at Sally's like probably over a year ago and I've never actually used it. Throughout the process of using the colorfix and also after the vitamin C shampoo, I just used a little bit of this after I shampooed my hair. The instructions say to use it on towel dried hair, but I just used it as if it was a conditioner. So I think this definitely helped to not dry out my hair. And the vitamin C shampoo definitely did the trick. Overall, I was happy with the color this left me with. It was just a light green. Some parts were a yellowish color and then some parts were a bit more green. Before I started this process, I wasn't sure how well it was gonna work, so I even picked up this blue hair dye from Sally's just in case if I couldn't do the purple. But by this point, I was pretty confident that I removed enough green and that hopefully the purple was going to work. Because my hair was still a little bit green and I was going for purple, I decided to mix 1 part pink hair color and 1 part purple hair color. And all of the hair colors I used were the Ion Color Brilliance semi-permanent color from Sally's, and the first color I used is this hottie pink. And I used 2 purples because I wasn't sure what they were going to look like, so I just mixed the Radiant Orchid and the purple. So I did 1 part purple and 1 part pink. I figured that the pink would help to cancel out the greens since they're opposite colors on the color wheel. The color looked really pink when I was putting it on and I was kind of worried that my hair was going to turn out pink in the end. But luckily that didn't happen. So I let the color sit in my hair for about 40 minutes and then I rinsed it out and washed my hair again. And this is the result. There are some spots that are a bit more blue, like this right here. I think the bluish color blends in nicely with the purple, so I think the bluer colors are where it was still a little bit green, but that is okay. I think it still looks pretty decent. And I finally got rid of that green, so that's the main thing. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it really didn't damage my hair at all. Like, my hair still feels really soft and it's still shiny, which is awesome. I'm so happy that I didn't use bleach, and I'm so happy that this worked. And I also saved so much money doing it this way. I already had the vitamin C and the Head and Shoulders in my house, so the only things I had to buy were the colorfix and the hair color. So overall, I'd say I spent about $30 on everything. So overall, I think I would definitely recommend this stuff. I can't speak for other hair colors, but it definitely worked pretty well for my green. I did have to use the vitamin C shampoo mixture afterwards, but I feel like if I would have used this stuff 1 or 2 more times, it would have probably led to the same effect in the end, but the smell is really bad, so it depends on if you can handle the smell too. So that is how I went from green to purple hair at home without using bleach and without damaging my hair. I also want to mention that I am by no means a professional. This is just something that worked for my hair personally, and it doesn't mean that this is going to work for you. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them down below. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.